Hey guys, we are going to be talking about day one of my cross-country drive. This is a drive I did on my own with two cats. 2,161.6 miles total. So I was initially going to do this as one video and kind of talk about what I got. And then I realized actually that I'm trying to make this really consumable and bite-sized for anybody. So you can get little tidbits as you feel called to them and you don't have to sit there and listen to everything. So I want to keep videos shorter. So with that in mind and the fact that I'm really talkative, that means this is going to be day one and not the whole trip because it's just a little bunch at once. All right, so day one, as I'd already talked about, I let my ego get the best of me. I started out the way that I did in the past with this, like, get her done. Just go for it. I had my little seat cushion to sit on, but I hadn't done anything else to help mitigate or lower my pain levels. So my initial plan had been that I was going to drive about 10 hours without stops the first day, 7.5 the second, and wind up at my best friend Heather's house. And then the third day, I was going to sit and chill at Heather's house, stay 2 nights, and then bang out 14.5 hours the last day. That's not what happened. And day one is where I got the chance to correct that. And I'm really grateful that it started out this way because I would have been miserable the last day, just would have. So the way I used to do things would just go, go, go. And for some reason had some sort of attachment or got something out of like making myself suffer to a certain point. And I don't really actually understand why yet. But I drove, I think it took about 11.5 hours total with stops. It was warm that day. I didn't wear my back brace. I just got in the car and thought I could power through it, thinking, hey, I just did this drive back in February with my dad. I'll be fine. So about 2 hours in, I'm like, oh, right. Okay. So part of the reason it didn't hurt as bad with my dad was that he wanted to drive most of the way, which gave me a chance to do this and do this and stretch and, like toss a leg up, that kind of stuff to make myself feel more comfortable. You can't do any of that when you're the one driving the car. You're sitting or you're stopping, and that's it. So that was a big reason why I hit my hotel room completely bawling my eyes out and feeling totally sorry for myself. And I was miserable. So once I got my cats in, like it took me like 2 rounds with the whole valet thing that they have in hotels, like it's so much crap between the litter box and my cats and the extra stuff that I wanted to bring in to make sure I was comfortable. And thank God I did, because I curled up in a heap of woe is me, curled around my body pillow on my bed. And within a few minutes of crying, I was like, I don't hurt as much. Oh, hey, release emotions and I don't hurt as much. Wow. There's like books on that. So I already know that this is the case, but yet it always surprises me over and over again when I have an emotional purge and my body physically hurts less. So that was another big thing I got was, again, tapping into those emotions, allowing them, accepting them, and giving myself a moment to be like, yeah, that sucked. And it's over and you survived. And you're going to be fine. You're going to make it. You're going to figure out a way. So even though I went to bed thinking like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to do this, I did figure out a way. And I woke up the next morning and had many answers. So come back again and watch day 2 or find it on my YouTube channel.